giving birth to a baby that took two to make. Coward, you a fake. How you gon' look in your son's face and turn your back? Then gon' start another family, dog. What type of is that? She said it's okay. Rubbed my head and told me to relax. Like she was recording tracks. Said, I know you wanna change the world, but for the night, please, just reach over and hit the lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right. And how you make the darkness seem so bright. I'm feeling like things gon' be alright. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right. And how you make the darkness seem so bright. I'm feeling like things gon' be alright. Lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. Lights, please.
Y'all tryna eat, I'm tryna feast. Y'all tryna eat, I'm tryna feast. They know I'm bipolar, Bill. When I'm nice, see what you get when I'm untamed. In reality, on tape, I'm the same. Terry got the mic, the touch, I keep that Range Rover for my mama. Roger that my mama told me, don't you cry over no spill milk. Yummy 8-8, tryna mac kiss meal. Shout out to the homies that be killing. Who that look like they low, all my friends left me last year. I drove all the way here, we out here for a feast. Put that minus touch on me, you don't eat, I'm tryna feast. Yummy 8-8, cuisine talk, put that rice where you eat. We walk that wall and talk that talk, sleep. Make sure when you get that, y'all tryna, I'm tryna,
Green. My name is Osuya. Some of
I'm just
Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well.
I think for the Thunder, right now they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is saying something considering how far this team has come after last year's struggles.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Gordon Hayward. DeAndre Ayton is out there with John Collins. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's King and Abdul-Jabbar.
And Dort just keeps getting better. This is a guy who comes at you with some tenacity.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Lucas Dort, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Dort.
Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game. But he knows he's come into the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
And Dort hits them both. Here's King. Fires the 3. Dort grabs the miss. He shoots it. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. And they're on the break. Here's King. Dort defending. King gets the bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Collins with the rebound. Now Hayward. Pass to Williams. Takes a 3. No good on the shot. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a It's the Barons up by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Units.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Barons are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Joe in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there. Here's Joe. Williams from long range. And King pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
White, the pass to Powell. Back to White. Here's Hayward. Pass to White. Here's King. And he can't bank that one in. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a 3-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by White. Launches it. Here's Holmgren. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Barons leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Looking at the Barons, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, the passing shots, they're shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game yet. That could be difficult.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well,
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Now here's Hayward. And Baltimore looking at who they've got. They've got John Collins. He's out there with DeAndre Ayton. Kenrich Williams is out there with Gordon Hayward. And it's King in at the shooting guard. Hits the three-pointer.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Hayward against Dort. Pass to Bridges. Here's Holmgren. Uncovered. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
King gets the bucket.
And when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide-open guys to feed.
Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Giddy with it. From deep, Holmgren. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Barons up by 4, and we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Luguentz Dort out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Joe in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. To the wing, right side. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And the Barons with possession here. They lead by 4. King gets the bucket.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad.
And the Thunder call time here. They're down by 7. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Joe. Long range from the inbound. Powell pulls it in. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Right wing. Dort for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Tate against Giddey. Here's King. Here's Powell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting for the away team, Dwight Powell. Shooting 1.
Baltimore picking up the win.
That's the end of the game.
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Dwight, a big difference in the second half. That's where you guys put this game away. What changed for you?
We tried to step up defensively. I think the biggest thing for us is once we start getting stops, we're able to get a flow offensively and get things flowing. So the biggest thing for us was to get stops.
Thanks so much, Dwight.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Left hand on the wheel, just steering. Right hand clutching, I bust this move. Groove. Why's the West always on the news? Like we ain't earned our stripes down here. Like we ain't be
okay, to set
rapping for years. Me and that girl on a ride, cutting through West. I like how she style up her hair. Long nails looking real fine over there. I style and ego. Show them little boys what the top is like. Cars, the bottom too crowded.
Got him bopping on my way. I'm not no driller, yeah. Sick of the talk, I might go MIA. If you don't make sense, we don't make dollars. We them boys, we move in silence.
It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. The Pelicans hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made A lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And I think for New Orleans, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
You weren't alone in that thinking, but you've got to give credit to the coaching staff. They've done a terrific job.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. They've got King. John Collins is out there with Hayward. Then there's Ayton. And it's Williams at the 1.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
They get the rebound. And it's Williamson missing. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. King outside from past the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. And here is Williamson. Here's Richardson. And again, no good by New Orleans. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Barons ahead. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far, guys, from the Barons.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the floor for Baltimore, they've got Lowry. Powell is out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's White in at the 2. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
They throw good, McCollum.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Now, here's Lowry. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. It's Murphy outside. Hayes. And it's Looney with the rebound. Baltimore on offense. Here's the teardrop. White. Good. And the Pelicans with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Now here's McCollum to the wing right side. So here's Murphy. Pass to Hayes. Five on the clock. Inside. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Hayes.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Tate. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Tate's only got his first basket of the night.
It's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Barons lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Gordon. How important was it to come out strong in the first half?
Yeah, extremely important, especially against a team like this. We got to be solid on defense all game. No transition buckets. So the start of the third is going to be huge.
That's where a lot of games are won. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, looking at the Barons. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Pelicans were playing?
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to...
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Cohen is out there with Richardson. And it's Nance in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. King against Ingram. Puts up a 3. King's shot is off. And here's New Orleans now. They trail by 3. Shoots from the high post. And it's Ingram missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
King, that's good. King's got 6.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
McCollum kicks to Richardson. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
For the 3. King's shot is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Baltimore on top, leading by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Baltimore on offense. They lead by 4. On the floor for Baltimore, Collins is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Derek White. Then it's King. And it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. And Collins is right there.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 6. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He told him this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, David.
Thanks, David. And the Barons making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Checking in for the away team, Kenrich Williams.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And Gomez. Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
Take a break. Take a break.
At the line for 2.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Ayton, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. And And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, the chosen one.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense, they just haven't been able to keep him in check. A tremendous individual effort.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Third team foul. Shooting for the away team, John Collins. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the away team, Kyle Lowry.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Got a piece of it. To the left wing. And an intentional foul right there.
C.J. McCollum. Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the away team, King. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 5 seconds left in the game. And so it's Baltimore with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, a great win over a very explosive team tonight.
Yeah, they're a team you got to be physical with them. You know, you can't let them get a rhythm going with the scores and the talent that they have. So we had to really match their intensity, and I thought it was a great win.
I know that's what you guys work on extensively, and it showed tonight. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
As long as they pretty, you know I'ma get it and spin it, babe. I know I've been busy, don't give them no time to know. I hope I ain't too late. Don't do that. Bag, you know me, show me that bag that you wanna go up on a Tuesday. Girl, I want you, hope you ain't tripping about. You know they gon' choose face. Yeah, I love when you gotta print it in G's. New Shark boots got them zipped to your knees. Fly out the country and switch up the scene. Tell me, girl, how you can take the car. Know I've been ballin', look like them. Turn them down. Tell them quit calling when you a target. Turn your around. Girl, say my name when you spend some time with Chanel. Get your hair done and go paint on your nails. Baccarat candles, change up the smell. Run you through Louis, it ain't going on sale, little mama.
I like when you spend it on me. Spend it on me. I like when you spend it on me. Oh, spend it. Good time, come and spend it on me. Spend it on me. I like when you spend it on me. Baby, gone and spend on bands. Gone and.
New to NBA 2K23 was the Theater, a mode where you and friends can take on the community in some themed challenges.
The player that can rack up the most wins in this mode shows variety and skill, and this winner had a blockbuster performance. The star of the screen is Seaway 696.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hills. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Both teams coming into tonight with a lot of momentum, Clark. Man, they're playing great.
Exactly, B.A. They've been really fun to watch. The energy level, the intensity has been platinum level. So has the execution. I definitely think we're in for a great one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Gordon Hayward is out there with John Collins. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's King in at the shooting guard position. King, that's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
And Thompson gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's King. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Wiggins. The three from Thompson. No good there. Here's King. From the arc. Connects from downtown. He's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Curry from deep three-point land. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Barons leading by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Barons are doing, guys, your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And the Barons with possession here. Poole and Thompson man the backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Green in at the 5. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Wiggins for 3. And he can't get that one. So the Barons will take it the other way. Lowry outside. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Lowry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Hayward. The 3-ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And the first half now in the books. It's the Barons. They're up by 10. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here is Coach Steve Kerr. Your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Looking at the Barons, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Energy on D, just disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Time to get up and make some
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's King. And Baltimore looking at who they've got. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Gordon Hayward is out there with John Collins. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's King in at the 2 spot.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Green. And Collins with the big block. Fast break. Here we go. Here's King. Here's Ayton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Poole, the pass to Cousins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cousins has got his second bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Payton. Can't hit the step back Jay.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And so it's Baltimore in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Barons.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall. all series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the chosen one.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
All three shooters are out there. The Splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Green out there with Andrew Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's King. And they get it back. Collins passes to Hayward. Fires for three. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Hayward.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the of the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. And that's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
So it's Baltimore picking up the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah, no it ain't. Touch green, the stats, booze off in the safe. They ain't talking cash, so I did the race. NASCAR with the pace, feed you water on the chain. Fake, you know, love where I ain't from. When I'm on the beat, I make it thumb. I need that bread like every crumb. Came up from nothing, made it some. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay.
Hey guys, what?
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist tight.
We've got the Hawks here in Atlanta with an interconference matchup today. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday night hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer, David Aldridge along the sideline. Game after game, the unbroken streak of wins to start their season continues.
You know, they've had an absolutely ideal start to this season. They were fresh and ready and motivated from day one. And you know what? The results have been there for them.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. We've got Williams, Hayward out there with Collins. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's King at the shooting guard position. Now here's Hayward. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. King, that's good.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Young outside. High, arcing shot. And it's John Collins with the rebound. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Barons lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
Here we go, fans. Coming to the booth right now.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Clint Capella is out there with Bay. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Murray. Young outside. Back to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got the first basket of the second quarter for Atlanta. And so White will bring it up for the Barons. Here's King. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Atlanta. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Tries again, and the layup by Powell. Powell's got his first points in this one.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Baltimore on top. They're up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor, so they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Well, for Baltimore, Kenny, what was your impression?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it can grind. It can zap your energy levels. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks. And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Hawks Youth Dance Team. Here they are, fans, your
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. On the floor for Baltimore, Collins is out there with Hayward. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Williams. And it's King at the 2.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Okongwu slams it in.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Shoots the 3. Rebound by Murray. And here's Young. In the corner, Bay with it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Williams kicks to Ayton. Back to Williams. Baltimore moving that ball around. King's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Okongwu. Now Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Hunter.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Tate with the ball. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Barons lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And it's assist of the game.
Street right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Hunter. And it's Griffin in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Passes it to Looney. It's good!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Johnson. And Murray subbed in for Griffin. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David. Oh, they get it back. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so they foul intentionally.
Sadiq Bey, his first, team second. At the line for the Barons. King, at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the chosen one.
And he's grabbed this game with both hands and just never let it go. I mean, he scored a huge percentage of their points. He hadn't been the main guy for them. He's been the only guy for them.
Williams against Young. Williams with the block. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And I don't think John Collins is a guy who gets flustered easily. Well, let's see how he does at the stripe.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Hunter for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. It's off. And so it's Baltimore with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Through all of the imagine the younger me singing a song. Yeah. Like hickory dickory, my clock has been ticking to victory. I don't have a fear in the world. Whenever it's time, I know they'll be listening. Hickory dickory dog. If I want to think, then I know that I gotta get the rock. Gotta go harder with every drop. I be remembered like Biggie and Pac. That be the reason I stay on my grind. I ain't wasting no time when I'm racing the clock. Yeah. Hickory dickory dog. If I can see them as a link, then I know that I gotta behave as the watch. Crank it up if only by a notch. Master the art and then give him a swatch. Put everything that I got on the line. I ain't wasting no time cause I'm racing the clock. Yeah. I'm a star now. And visions don't feel